Take your Scottish arse, yeah, and fuck off back to where you belong and eat some haggis. You vile human being. Pedlo supporter. Big up, Shell. Thank you for the heart, me. I always had you guys back a see-through, but I know, Sophie, because you're a real one, do you know what I mean? And like somebody come in there yesterday, right? That Blue Eyes, for instance, she was in Angie's life. She only wanted a bit of clout. So I just said to her, she goes, "Oh yeah, what you did, Ricksta, putting that information out." I said, "Hang on a minute, that guy, I'm not going to say his name. He wanted his information out there." I said, "But don't you watch Netflix? Don't you read the papers? Don't you watch the news? Don't you want to know about predators who are out there? Would you not want to know if that was your children?" And she go, "Exactly." Do you know what I mean? So don't come and just come for me because you're just a weirdo. You know what I mean, because if that was a man, they'd be undrawn and quartered. And I just thought, you fucking just horrible, just a horrible human being. Yes, trying to have a go because she had thousands of people because, Angie jumps on that hate campaign. And we know fucking Angie's an absolute wrong one anyway. She's one of the biggest ones on the app. But anyway, who does this remind you of? You're going to get it straight away, Zia, but who does this remind you of? Ready? Guys, who does this remind you of?
Ladies and gentlemen, Oliver Reed.
In the green room before the show, Ollie Reed drank the minibar. Literally. I've never seen a man swallow a small fridge before.
If you don't remember Oliver Reed, right, no matter how old you are, I don't care if you're 20 or 60, if you do not know who Oliver Reed is, get out of my life. Fuck off. Everyone's happened to For you people who don't know who Oliver Reed is, right? Oliver Reed was a very famous actor. He'd been in many, many films. One of his famous films is Gladiator, with Russell Crowe. You know what I mean? If you ever watched it, it's an absolutely amazing film. But he's also very known, famous man for being an alcoholic. Every time he went on any show or most movies he did, he'd get on there and he was absolutely drunk. And some of the stuff that he did was unreal. They even reckon, this is a true story, right? You Google this, they even reckon they got drunk. Do you know when Brighton Pier burnt down many years ago? They reckon he was drunk and he was him. They reckon he burnt down Brighton Pier. I swear to God, I'm not joking. This man drank himself into oblivion. He died he literally passed away outside of a pub in Ireland. He drank himself to death. And he reminds me of a certain someone on this app, a certain female. I'm going to play you some more clips of Oliver Reed so you get my drift, do you know what I mean? He never, Sam. He died in Ireland. Go and Google it.
Why do you drink?
Because of the finest people that I've ever met in my life are in pubs.
He smokes cigars.
Why do you drink? Why do you drink?
Because of the finest people that I've ever met in my life are in pubs.
Who does he remind you of?
Why do you drink?
Who does he remind you of? What female on this app does he remind you of?
The finest people that I've ever met in my life are in pubs.
There we go, Rog.
That's pretty good, isn't it? You'd never see him, right, on any set, on any documentary, in any interview, without being absolutely bladdered. Yes, yeah, it reminds me of you. Definitely not you, Sophie. Absolutely bladdered drunk. Oh, guys, everyone tap and share, man. People over there watching that fucking Corey who clouted off all my stuff I gave him, right? Clean the dishes. And no one's tapping and sharing my life. Everyone tap and share my life, man. Big up Peter Silverhand. Hi, Izzy. If you ain't sub to me by tomorrow, I'm blocking you.
Well, no, I'm not falling over, Roger. No.
By 1980, Reed was beginning to hone his unique approach to TV
Angie
appearances.
Angie Reed. This man could not get out of bed without having a drink.
Ollie Reed is the superstar who stayed. He earns millions per picture, pays a great deal of it back in tax, and still he stays. The reason is largely this.
So there's Oliver Reed, right? There's Oliver Reed. To be fair, he was class, man. He was absolutely class. But look.
Interested, please. Why am I getting all these people?
I've had a lot of remarks made about me being a misogynist and being a chauvinist pig.
Interested, please. Why am
If you're sitting there building little walls and looking after trees and nurturing dragonflies, let me just throw something very nasty at you, which is a description by a lady of your house, right? Now, just keep quiet till I've read it.
To find out little things about you that we do not know. And there's one thing that I was told I can't believe. You have a tattoo in a very unusual place.
Yes, on my cock.
To find out little...
There we go.
So, like, honestly, Tasha, it's literally just reincarnation of Angie. Like, this is either Angela's biological father, and she's obviously don't know by DNA, right? I honestly believe, on my heart of hearts, that Oliver Reed is Angie's biological father. I really believe that. I'm not joking. I really believe it is. Look, compare Oliver Reed. Right, look, let's just compare Oliver Reed to Angie. You ready? We'll start again. Oh, bloody plays. Go on.
Why do you drink?
Because the finest people that I've ever met in my life are in pubs.
And the finest people that Angie's ever met are on TikTok. Look. And look, you can't.
interested, please? Why am I getting all these people in my house? Hello. Oh, please, what is it? Did you? Because I'm on my social media. So I'm on my. Why am I getting all these people in my house? I've got a headache.
I know, but I think you sort of threatened.
Why have I threatened nothing? I've been goddamn asleep.
Well, we've got a call from.
You know what I don't like about Angie? Not only that she's toxic, one of the fucking most toxic people on the app, and she'll defend everyone. She's the kind. She like Angie, right? Would defend the Yorkshire Ripper. She'd defend Peter Sutcliffe. She really would, and many others. That's the kind. She supports her as well, and I can't like this woman. No matter what anybody says, is highly intellectual. But you don't. You know, I've met her, so I know she doesn't. What do you remember when? Like, Zia's in the chat now. One night I went down to Angie's in Ealing and I took her out. You know what I mean? We arranged to meet, and she was absolutely bladdered. She was really, really drunk. Right? We had a little bit of a laugh. I don't know if you people know. Oh, go away, Amy, man. Do you know what, Amy? I'm far from toxic. I'm probably one of the most untoxic people on the app. I'm just straightforward, and that's why you don't like me. And I've always, like I said, at least I tell the fucking truth. You either like me for it or you don't. It's simple as that. Half these fuckers near a lie. She's a fucking absolute massive liar anyway. I took her out, mate. She nearly got run over by a bus. Got her back to her house on camera, on live. And Zia in here was one of Angie's main gifters. And she told everyone, hello, you doing, Lisa? She told everyone the other day on her live that she'd been raped in the past. And then Alex brought up, he said, you said before that Ricksta spiked you. That Ricksta spiked you. She told, oh, well, I weren't sure. I had a drug test 3 days later and it was cleared. But how dare she say that about me? How fucking dare she? When all along she was but lying, just like the other one, just like I proved the other one was a liar. Now look what she sent to one of her old mods. Look at this. Look at this. Right, and I can get Zia in the box. Right, look at this. Right. Brought up the whole Ricksta spiked her bullshit that night she met him. What a lying bitch. Maybe that's why she blocked me. She knows that's why I left, because she told me she was going to make that up. That's how she was supposedly going to get out of it, just in case you are a little backward. I don't know what that means. What the F? Now, this is someone, right, that has it with Angie, an old mod, and she told him he was going to make it up, but she come on a platform in front of thousands of people. And some of these people on the app, right, in the past maybe have been, you know what I mean, grubbed up, so let's say. I can't say that. You've got to watch what you say. You know what I'm saying, don't you? On to how you doing, Mrs. B. And she went around the app telling people that I'd done that. Now, I was already going through shit with the other one, which she had to deal with. Then on top of it, she has to fucking jump on the hate campaign, because she's a clout-chasing bitch. That's what she is. And because she's got all these fucking super fans in her life, because they all love her to get fucking toxically drunk. Go away, Darren. God, I'm just turned Darren off. He's trying to cloud chase off me. Yeah, and because she got all these super fans and that, they're all jumping on the bandwagon. Oh, Ricksta's done it, and do you know what I mean. So I had to deal with the likes of what's behind me, behind you. What's behind me? I had to deal with the likes of EQ at the time. Well, let's drift her to the side, and then Angie was jumping on the bandwagon. So it's not fair when you've got two big creators saying that you've done this and saying that you've done that, and you haven't done any of it. And then every one of their followers, every one of their trolls, every one of their super fans make up content, do videos, tell somebody else who tells somebody else who tells. And next thing you know, half the app think that you're this fucking horrible, horrible person when you're not. I had to deal with that for like 2 years. And I remember watching that night. Do you know what I'm saying, cool lady? Now, cool lady, everyone in the chat, right? You know what I mean? No matter what you think of me, like, I used to have big numbers on TikTok, big numbers. Half of the people turn their backs and don't come on my lives because they think that I've stole from Evil Queen. I'm an abuser, what Evil Queen said, and I spiked Angie. Do you know what I mean? And that's what they said about me, and none of it was true. And I had to put up with that shit for ages. And still to this day, you get trolls in here. Every other night, oh, you did this, you did that, you're an abuser, you do it. And none of it was fucking true. And I think that's absolutely fucking disgusting. And the reason I absolutely detest Angie now, and I could never speak to that woman again, is to the other day, not only did she offend the other one and go against the narrative and allow a woman who's dying of cancer to be criticised to hell, which I think is disgusting, by the way. Right? She turned around and said, oh, I was going to meet up with Ricksta. And then Alex said, but you turned around and said that he spotted you. Well, I met up with my rapist. I forgave him. It's what she turned around and said. She compared me of something that I never did to a rapist. And that's fucking disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. This cretin, sorry, it's come back on now. This cretin of a woman, right? And she's a fucking cretin. She's a bully. She bullies a fucking mum who's in her 70s all the fucking time. My mum wants her out the house and she never goes. She's a fucking absolute racist. No matter what she says, she fucking mollies. And the stuff that comes out of her mouth is fucking absolutely vile and toxic. And she's another fucking toxic one that shouldn't be around on TikTok, but she will be because people love walking fucking train wrecks. And the shit I've got on her and what's coming is unreal. Do you know what I mean? Because she's that much of a fucking another little narc.
Listen, how would I sleep and say, oh, I should have said something, stood up and done something. Well, I'm going to do something. No, it's not okay.
Cheers, Miss Cherry.
I think I'm a little bit drunk, so.
Big up for the harmony.
It's Friday, Angie. Bibles have gone straight to my head.
Like, you've got to understand, guys, right? There's probably people in here screen recording me because they don't like me, and they don't like me because of the bullshit that's come out of her mouth and the other one's mouth. And I've had to deal with that for a long period of time. Slander, bullshit made up. And like I said, I had a real good platform, and now it's like people go, oh, Ricksta's this and that. You know what I mean? Even half these fucking creators, right, who've been right up the fucking likes of you-know-who's arse, not one of them have come out and said, after Jack spoke out, after Brad spoke out, right, not one of them come in and said, you know what, Ricky, we're sorry. We're sorry for believing shit. Even though everything was put out there, still refused to say fucking sorry to me. And that fucking cretin Angie, big up G, that cretin Angie who's a fucking cretin, proper cretin, yeah, goes and starts saying even other stuff about me, like, you know what I mean, saying I grugged her up and that. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's vile. And she does it in front of thousands of people. So thousands of people in her live have got thoughts in their head that I met Angie one night and maybe slipped something in a drink. And that's the reason she was hungover. When I know damn well that was made up, and she said it to people here. Do you know what I mean? She made it. It's disgusting to even say that. Even though she turned around, oh, I can't say that, and I had a test, and she never had a test. And I don't know if Zia, you're still in here, Zia, but Zia knows for a fact. Zia, you in here? Because Zia knows for a fact that the day she met me, she'd had a bottle of wine and she'd been on Tamazepams. And I went up there just to do a good deed. I just went up there to literally take her out because she was having a bit of a low moment. She's, you know what I mean? So, yeah, he's here. How you doing, Zia? You okay?
I'm okay, honey. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, Zia. So I just want to explain. Big up, Sam. Thanks for the butterfly. I just want to tell people that me and you, Zia, we never. Oh, thank you. Wrong as a TikTok. Me and you, like, never got on for a while, did we? We had a little fallout because of the logs of Angie, etc. Because some of the stuff that was
Yeah.
being said about me, and you didn't like because you thought some of that stuff was true. But that night when I went down to Angie's and I took her out and I got her home safe, she was coming in the next day and saying that she thought that I'd slipped something in a drink, and that's what she felt the way she did. Well, how you doing, guys? Can you just explain, Zia, what really happened and why that's not true, if you don't mind?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. First of all, happy Valentine's Day to you, Talia, and everybody else.
You too. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. And the second thing is, I just want everyone to understand, I am not going to share any messages, any personal conversations. I would never share. I don't care who it is. And a lot of people watched that night, so I think you're all going to recognize this. When Ricksta used to come into Angie's live, Angie used to brighten up and she used to blush a lot like what she does with Dave now. And it was really cute. And she wanted to go and meet Ricksta. And she had her blonde wig on. She looked adorable. And we were joking with her and said, listen, if you want to get away or if it's a deadbeat, get together, just have a safe word, which was Babalusha.
Yeah.
And she said, okay. So we were waiting and waiting. And she finally went live. And she was by herself when she went live. And she says, I just want to let you know that some of this is for content and stuff, but let's see what happens. So then they came back on, and Ricksta was a complete gentleman, and he got her a drink. Now, back then, Angie was drinking white wine, and it's no secret. Angie has said this herself. She was also taking diazepam at that time. We all tried very hard to tell her not to drink and take diazepam because of what it can do to you.
Yeah.
But she was pretty strict. She was stubborn. She wanted to do it her way. We said, okay. So she's out there, and Rick got her a glass of red wine, and it was a nice big glass. He was very generous.
Yeah.
Within, I'm going to say, 10 minutes, Angie started saying there's something wrong. I don't know what's going on. I'm feeling uncomfortable. I don't want to be here. So we all said, Angie, just leave. Now, by the time we said that, and Ricksta kept on saying, are you okay? Do you want to go home? Are you okay? And she's saying, yeah, I got to go. I got to get out of here. She started getting very paranoid. Now, he gets a cab, and that was probably the worst ride of any cabbie's life.
Yeah.
She fought that man for a good 10, 15 minutes because she was basically just out of her mind. She didn't eat. She had that glass of wine. She had taken diazepam that day, and it hit her where she couldn't even remember. She was screaming. She was saying, you're attacking me. You're doing this. You're doing that. Somebody in the chat said, oh my God, how could this gotta be an act? Because it was only a matter of 10 minutes. That's it, just 10 minutes, and this happened. And then somebody else said, well, maybe he spiked her drink. So Angie finally gets home, and there was a big thing about her purse, but Ricksta made sure she got to the door. She tried to kick him out of the cab. He would not leave her alone. There was no way he was going to leave her alone. So in the cab, she kept on screaming, Babalusha, Babalusha. So another friend of ours, I know he won't mind me saying it, but it was Wayne. He was trying to call in. He was really worried, and Angie wasn't answering. I think Wayne even called Rick. Did he call you, Rick, that night?
Yeah, he did, yeah. He called me
Right?
a few times, yeah.
Yeah, to see how she was, because he was petrified that something was going to happen to her. We were all worried. But finally she got to bed. We made sure that, she wasn't smoking. That was our job, that she got into bed without smoking and, she can go to sleep. And we all said, okay, she's all set, and we would leave. Now, everybody was a little upset because the next day she came on and she was like, nothing happened, and she was going to go to lunch with Ricksta.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, how could that be? And she said, I'll let you know. She went to lunch. She didn't go live. Am I correct, Rick? Did she go live? I don't think she did she?
No, I don't think she did. No, I'm not too sure. No,
No.
she didn't. No,
Okay.
not till on the night.
Right. So then when she came back, we were all in the box, and people were bringing up how, everybody was so worried about her. They were absolutely going after Rickster, saying that he had, spiked her drink. And she said, "Oh, well, I'm not too sure. I'm not positive about that." But then everybody got in the box, and me and Rickster went at it because, I went at it with him because I was really upset about the 12 glass of wine, the whole bit, and he was upset with me, and then I had 2 or 3 other people attack me and say, "Just let it go, leave her alone," and I'm like, "No, I'm not going to do that." She had everybody upset, and she needs to know that she can't pull this stuff. It's not right. And I left. And then I got a phone call from Angie that morning saying that I was jumping to conclusions. That when she went to lunch with Rickster, she had a lengthy conversation, and she said some things about her mom she should have never done. And now that he's holding it hostage and blackmailing her, and said, if you don't get rid of Zia because she's the one that's going to ruin your platform, then I'm going to come out with all these things. I basically said, "You're full of shit. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it anymore, Angie." And, this thing about spiking, don't go that far. Please don't go that far. And she said, "No, no, 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 no. I got to go by what the people say." All this kind of crazy stuff. And I said, "You know what? Why don't we just part ways? That's it. You let people come at me so hard." And I said to you, "Angie, do you feel this way?" And you said, "Well, I guess so, and I wasn't welcome there anyways, let's face it. I was there because I was gifting. And I had to fight the mods constantly.
Zia, just to let everybody know, Zia was an absolute massive support. Angie's in the box now. Shall I let her in?
Not while I'm here, honey. Let me just finish.
Okay.
Because then she'll start screaming.
Yeah, Angie, and Zia.
No, and I don't want her to get upset. I know that she's not in the right mood right now, and I don't care. She can say that never happened. I sat there today and seen so much stuff about her and Tim talking about me. I laughed. This has nothing to do with coming at Angie. This has to do with it being the truth. And I said, I contacted Rick, and I said, "Rick, listen to me. I want to let you know, I know you don't like me for whatever reason, but let me explain this to you. I don't care what happens on TikTok. You guys want to have a joke. You want to have a good time. But if it comes down to somebody blaming you of spiking a drink, now that could ruin a man's life. Just to cover up something, then I will go. I have to come out with it." And she never did. She let it go. Let it go until these last few days when she brought that up again. And I said, sometimes you just got to say it's enough. She's done a lot to me. I've let it go. I know most of it's an act. Even today, her and Tim had a nice laugh. And I'm like laughing at it. What am I going to do? They don't define me. But let's if you're going to play a game. But do not go that far. Do not accuse somebody of that. Please don't. Because you could have ruined that man's life. He has a daughter. There's some things we all do. You can joke, you can kid around, take the piss, whatever. I want nothing to happen to Angie. I really don't.
You was a bigger supporter, Zia. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? You had a few arguments over. You had a few arguments over Angie, and it's
I took a beating.
While I was going through the wars with Evil Queen, she did just come in and to kick him out while he was down. Me and Angie went out, obviously, the next day. We had some nice food. We had a nice conversation, which we did. And if anybody was anyone on drugs anyway, we all know if you just read upon if somebody is spiked, it takes days to come out your system. You don't feel good for days. And the next day, she knew, and I didn't know she was on diazepams. I didn't know she'd had a drink. But it's the fact that she came out the other day and said that she'd taken a drug test. I'd love to see proof of that, even though she said nothing was in her
Yeah,
system.
no,
She's comparing me, saying, I forgive my rapist. I forgived him.
Yeah.
And it said, so yeah, I'll meet up with Ricksta. Basically comparing me to a rapist, making out that spoiler, which is fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You know what I mean?
I was hurt by that.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that she wouldn't go that far, Rick.
Yeah, well,
I
she
just
has.
have to tell you, you're fighting for your daughter, and, you know, some things you can go so far. But because I knew the absolute truth, and listen, Angie was out of it. She really honestly was. The mixture was way too much. She'll admit it herself. I don't want any hate towards her. What I'm just trying to say is sometimes you just got to say enough is enough. Please don't go down that road. He did not spike your drink. That wasn't even mentioned until someone said that in the live.
I know.
And you have Wayne and everybody else. But, you know, Angie did a good job in trying to have people think that, you know, me, Wayne, and Cheryl, we talk shit. So anything that comes out of our mouths, I've left her alone. I don't bother her. Listen, she was a friend. She just wasn't, you know, we talked off live. She would tell everybody, you know, we're friends. We talk off live. And I would tell her, please stop saying that because people get jealous of that stuff. They really do. And they were coming after me in that live left and right. Left and right. I was told to stop being a mod. I took it off, and then people wanted me to be back on. I really cared about her. She was a damn good debater.
Yeah, you was.
But then I don't know what happened. But I just wanted to come up to say, you don't have to believe me, people, but I feel better just saying that I think she knows in her heart that Rick never did that. He never spiked her drink. He had no reason to.
She 100% knows, yeah. She 100% knows.
I know she knows, and I feel bad because I think she's in the middle of all this now, but I think it's coming back to the way it was. You know, where she's going to start doing. Hopefully, she'll start doing debates again and stay out of these fights. You know, there was no reason for her to go in between you and EQ. No, there was no reason for that.
She always loves to go against the grain. She always goes against the bad stuff.
Yeah, she does. She goes for the underdog.
I've lost completely not respect for her. What she said about me, I've got no respect for Angie whatsoever. I think she's an absolute fucking bad energy.
Well, that's
not a good person.
She didn't do it to me.
Bad heart. Do you know what I mean? I know, yeah, but she did it to me, didn't she, Zia? She did it to me. Do you know what I mean?
And you know, listen. That's why I came up here. I know I'm going to get a bunch of trolling now and a bunch of hate, but there's nothing. And here I can prove this to you. And this is not just to tell a story. I'm going to prove this to you. I was standing up for Alicia because they were talking about kids and dead relatives, and especially kids. And I just said, Angie, stop talking about people's children. And she said, I'm speaking about their parenting. And I said, but you got to stop. And she said, her exact words now were, I don't know what Zia's so worried about. Her son's dead. She's not, she has nothing to say about it. Everyone in her chat said, oh my God, you can't say that, Angie. She said, fine, all right, he's unalived. But she's not a parent. But I am a parent. She knows I have a daughter, number one. But I laughed at it because it's just ignorance. You know what I mean? But it hurt a lot of other people. And I just got a thing of coming out.
Yeah, Angie's got a thing of coming out with bad stuff, and then and she's got it's lack of empathy and emotions. You know what I mean? There's no oh, I'm sorry for saying that. I should apologise. What she'll do is she'll never apologise for being in the wrong, right? And even if she does, if she's attacked, she'll say it even worse. You know, right. There's no empathy there because she's still in pain and she's in pain over other stuff, so she takes it out on everybody else. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. She does take it out on other people. That's what she does. She's a rage. She's not like us guys where you go, I'm out of order. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Right. Angie said something really disgusting about me. Let's not forget that. She said something disgusting about what you call it. Like, I know we had an argument the next day about it, but she was going on about that for months. Like I'd really done that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Listen. Guys, don't worry about the stuff in the chat. I don't, I very rarely look at it, and they can say whatever they want about clout chasing and all of that, and I was never trolled. I mean, it's a joke. I'm still trolled today, but it doesn't bother me. I just wanted, when it came to something that important, and with Rick going through what he's going through right now, if it was the truth, I would have to stand up and say, you know what, I felt the same way, Rick. I thought you did. But I knew definitely that he didn't. And she was in no shape to, make that decision. And again, it's no hate on her. No hate. But I just wanted to let you know that, hon. You go on with your show. And
thank you. I appreciate you coming in, Zia, and saying your
yeah,
point.
no
I
problem.
will let Angie in to have a say, and hopefully it's a big, massive apology. A big, massive apology. Is she going to be woman enough to come in and say, "Do you know what, Ricksta, I did wrong and said that. I'm really sorry and apologise." She said she went out 3 days later and had the drug test, even though she said it come back negative. I've never seen her even going out to do that. She knows that weren't true. She went by a comment what was in what come in her life, and she ran with it and absolutely annihilated me too. With the fact that Eva Queen was already telling lies about me, and even though the evidence was out there, never once did she come in and say, "Oh, Rickster, I believe you. There's the evidence." She always goes with the narrative, even when the evidence smacks Angie in the face, completely and utterly smacks her in the face, and she can see it in black and white. She'll still go against the truth, and that's the thing I can't stand about her. Do you know what I mean? Exactly, fat freaks, cat tears. Angie, apologise. You know what I mean? You got more chance of winning the lottery, but let's give her the opportunity. I want to give her the opportunity. I'm going to let her in. Do you want to hang around, or are you just going to watch? Yeah.
I'll probably, to be quite frank with you, I'm probably just going to pop out.
Yeah.
Only because let her say what she needs to say, and it's something I've heard before. And like I said, it wasn't to put hate on her, and maybe she didn't remember everything. But you had other people that were there with me, so of course let her come in and say what she has to say. But I myself, I know what triggers me, and that's one thing. I don't want to hear her say god awful things about me. I never said anything bad about Angie, just what I had to go through. So that's fine. If you don't mind, guys, you can say I'm running away. Absolutely, absolutely, Vicky. I'm running far away. But she'll find me. All right, guys, have a good night. And Rick,
I'll speak
I
to you
wish you
soon,
the
Zia,
best.
right? Take care.
All right, and try to go easy, okay, hon?
Yeah.
Try
Let's
to
just
go.
see what she's got to say.
Just tell Talia I was asking. I was asking for her. Okay.
Yeah, I will do.
All right, honey.
Take care.
All right. Bye,
Speak to you
guys.
soon.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Big up, Zia.
I'll stay quiet while Angie has her little fucking rant.
Mr. Otis. Still spinning round.
Hello?
Hello?
Is there an echo?
Hang on, let me mute this.
Yeah. I think you're in, because I went on my other account. If you take out the other one, the other book.
There you go, go on.
Right, okay, that's it, yeah. First of all, Z is a lawyer, right? Now, the reason I've had a bit to drink tonight, but bear with me, right?
Well, that's nothing unusual, is it, Ange?
Well, it doesn't matter. That's my business, right? Right, first of all, right, the reason why I fell out of Zia is because you reached out and there's an echo, isn't there?
There's no echo.
Okay. I can hear an echo. Can I just jump out and jump back in, Ricksta? Because there is an echo, I can hear it. Oh, no, I think it's okay now. Yes, fine.
There is an echo, it's you, Angie.
Oh, okay, let me jump out and jump back in.
It's sorted now, I think.
I could definitely hear an echo, it was Angie.
Have you got the telly on in the background,
T?
T, have you got the telly on in the background? Do you mind turning it down? Do you mind?
No, I've not got anything on the background. I'll mute though while she's talking.
Okay.
Is that okay now, guys?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so Zia is lying because what happened is the reason why I fell out of Zia, as you know, Ricksta, as you had an argument with Zia on my platform, okay, and I never took her side. I never said, I never supported her, and she expected me to support her because she was a big gifter of mine, and I never did that. And I got messages after messages from Zia saying to me, "Oh my God, I gift you. Why didn't you support me? You're my friend." That is why I fell out of Zia. Nothing to do with anything else but that. Yeah? And a lot of people on my live, because I'm on my other live, do agree with me. That's exactly what happened. And you remember that, Ricksta, don't you?
I remember you having a little fallout. I don't know exactly why you both fell out.
No, not me, Ricksta. You and Zia had an argument.
Yeah, me and Zia fell out. Yeah, 100% because she thought that I'd spite you. You know what I mean?
I was just about to say it's not just about the falling out with Zia. It's about the spiking.
I'm talking to you, T.
Nobody cares. That's your way of deflection, shouting.
Just
Tell
be
me,
quiet.
shut your mouth.
I'm talking now, right? That's why I fell out of Zia, because I didn't support her with your argument. It wasn't because you thought I'd spite you. It wasn't about that. You had an argument with her. It wasn't about that night.
Well, then what?
Zia, and that's why I fell out of Zia, because I didn't support her, right? First of all, right? Secondly, the reason why I mentioned, I never ever said that Ricksta spiked my drink, right? I told the truth. Right, and the truth was, after I had that glass of red wine, I can't remember a thing. I remember bits and bobs. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I don't remember anything else. And the reason why I came live and told people as to what that I can't remember is because you, Ricksta, told people that I'd essayed you. Yes or no? Because I've got it all on recording.
People turn around and said that you touched my behind, right? And so that's SA. And I think in temper at the time, which I apologise for, if you remember, and I did apologise. So don't bring this back up. Hang on, let me do that. Yeah, we went for lunch the next. Pardon? I know, but she's saying that she didn't say that now. She's saying that it was someone in the comments. Yeah, what the problem is with me, Angie, is that you went on live the other day in your box, and Alex said something, and you said this. You said, I forgave my rapist, I forgave him, so why wouldn't I forgive Ricksta if he'd spiked me in front of thousands of people?
No, what Alex asked me is why would I meet Ricksta when I insinuated you spiked me? I never insinuated.
You didn't say that.
No, I never insinuated you spiked me. I also said it could have been anyone in the pub if that was the case. I never.
You said you went for a drug test. Just in case. So don't chat shit. No, don't tell me to shut up. You said you went for a drug test just in case. So don't tell me to shut up. You said that.
Right,
you said that.
You've asked me to come. Listen, I've come in the box. You want me to say it how it is?
You requested for the box. No one dragged you into the box. You were requesting. You shut the fuck up. Go and take another drug test because you need one. You daft bin.
Shut your mouth, you weirdo, and stop calling me.
Oh, there we go.
Constantly calling me on my WhatsApp.
Another police case.
You're a weirdo. The reason I mentioned is that night, right, is because Ricksta said that I'd essayed him, right? And I said, what are you talking about? I don't even remember the night. So I went through that night and I told everyone that night. Huh?
No, sorry, I was just speaking to someone.
Yeah, okay. So I went through that night, yeah, and I've told the truth. I didn't want to tell the truth. I didn't want to tell people I'd done a drug test. Yes, did I? Yes, I did. 3 days later, I spoke to Jay, right? Okay, now whether she tells the truth about that, I don't know. Okay, but I also told my mods that I went for a drug test 3 days later. I never insinuated once that you...
And what did the drug test say?
Yeah. And 3 days later, it was too late.
I know what you're saying, but what did the drug test say?
It said negative.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
I had to do it within 24 hours. I had to do it within 24 hours.
Can I ask you a question, please?
No, but one sec. You're not letting me finish. The reason I actually told people what happened that night, yeah, is because people were saying I essayed you because of what you went live and said that I'd essayed you, right? So I said, well, wait a minute, I can't even remember the night. So I went through that night and I said, when you gave me that red wine, I told the truth. That's what if people insinuated that I'd spiked you, that's on them. And I said, this is what happened. I went to this bar.
You ran me that narrative for weeks on me, Ange, and people started calling me, you spiked Angie, They were doing content about it, Ange.
You said I essayed you. That's why I told people
people said that you touched me behind. I said it the next day. You touched me behind, and people were saying it. I apologised about that, by the way.
No, you never said that to me. That's news to me, Ricksta.
I said people said that. I said that's why I said it. I said I apologise.
I don't remember anyone saying about that. Okay.
Anyway, that was back then. I'm saying the reason it was said back then when you put it on me is because you were saying that I'd done that to you, I spiked you, which was absolutely disgusting.
Ricksta, you're not listening to me, right? You went live, right? And all these trolls were saying because I was kissing you on the cheek and put my arms around you and all that kind of thing, that I had essayed you, right? And you went live and went with that and said that I'd essayed you. That's what you had said. So I went live and said, this is what happened that night. I can't remember after, and I was forced to tell people I'd done a drug test. I don't want to go live and say that. The only reason I told people that I'd done a drug test, right, it was because I can't remember anything after I had that glass of
listen, Angie, let me just say something.
Ricksta, I wasn't trying to insinuate that you spiked me, but however, because you said that I had essayed you, I was forced to tell the truth. That was that I can't remember anything after I had that glass of red wine.
You were saying all that. Wait, you were saying that before that.
Listen, I don't want to go live. I didn't want to go live about that and said, guys, I had a drug test 3 days later. I phoned Jay, I phoned my mods, and I told them I had a drug test.
Can I have a say now, please, Ange? Because you've done a load of shit and I ain't said a word. Can I have a say, please? Can I speak? Do you mind?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Well, I'm just saying this, right? The moral of the story is, this is the moral of the story, regardless of what anyone says about me, because I've had a lot of hate for a long time on here, and lots of lies have been told about me, right? The moral of the story is this. I came down to see you in Ealing, right? We went out to a restaurant, and then you had a couple of drinks, and then we went to the pub, right? And I purchased you a glass of red wine. Now, people didn't like that because I don't drink alcohol, okay? We had a good night. We went live. You were quite drunk. I didn't know at the time until recently that you had Tamazipan that morning.
I wasn't. I never had I never had no diazepam.
Mute her and let him talk.
No, shut up, T. Don't twist.
You shut the fuck
well,
up.
Anyway,
I've been told you're
let
him talk.
Let me speak.
I never had no diazepam.
Some people said you had Tamazipan. Some people.
Well, that was someone. I never had no diazepam.
When you came to the Hilton Hotel before we went out, when I met you in the bar, right? You were quite intoxicated then, wasn't you? Because you drank nearly.
I wasn't. Don't lie. I was live. I wasn't intoxicated.
You drank nearly a bottle of wine. You told me in the hotel.
No, at 1 p.m.
On my mother's ashes, and you know what? You told me.
Once at Ricksta at 1 p.m. 11% wine. I drink. I'm a drinker.
I know. I'm just saying that you told me that you drank nearly a bottle of wine before you came there because you were a bit nervous.
I'm not going to lie to you. When I had that red wine, I've never felt the way I felt for 3 days. Right, I felt I was spiked. I'm not going to lie. There you go. I say it.
You felt like you were spiked.
Yes.
I think that's okay. You felt like you were spiked, but you had a drug test that you were negative.
Listen, you're forcing me. You're forcing me to tell this right now. I didn't go live with it. You said I'd essayed you. You made an accusation against me.
Saying that you were throwing your arms around, you kissed me on the cheek, and people were saying in the comments, just like they said that about me. You're the one who initiated this first. Can I get back to? Listen? I just want to have my say. I don't want to argue on you, Ange, because we're not going to get anywhere. I just want to have a say. The moral of the story is I came down to Ealing to see you. Okay, when I came down, we met in the Hilton. I took you to a bar. You had a drink at the bar. Then we went to this pub. I took you in the pub. You had a couple of glasses of wine, and it was a nice, pleasant evening until you obviously was quite drunk.
Until I had that red wine.
I've still got the video of you falling all over the place. You got put into an Uber, into a taxi, after screaming babaloosh, whatever it was, your safe word.
I can't remember after that red wine.
Please, on live, I made sure I stayed live. I got you back to your home. You said you'd lost your handbag. I'll give you your handbag with everything in it. On live, and I give you, obviously passed you over to your mother, and you was in the house. The next day, after that live, we met up in the morning, and then we went
You've
for
phoned me
lunch.
20 times. You've phoned me 20 times, yeah.
Yeah, we went. Yeah, make sure you were safe. We then went to a Turkish restaurant. We had a breakfast and a coffee and had a nice chat, and it was a pleasant chat, wasn't it?
Begging me to meet you that night, yeah. That after that breakfast,
The afternoon. I said we met on the Sunday. We had a pleasant. Did we have a pleasant talk and did we end the conversation as friends? And it was a good breakfast.
I was ill as a dog, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying it was.
You were recording me in that restaurant. That's why you wanted to meet up with me.
No,
yeah?
He wasn't none of that at all.
Yeah, you did. Let me ask you a question though, Ricksta. Why did you record me? If you were innocent, why did you record me?
Why I recorded you, which I've never shown, by the way. It's never ever shown the video, just to let you know. Why I did it is because in the comments the night before, loads of stuff was being
said. If Ricky spiked you, why do you want to meet him again? It goes both ways, Angie. So ask yourself.
Yeah, I think if with TikTok, with all the lies that's told, let me speak. With all the lies that's been told on TikTok, I thought I had no alternative. But let me just say, I never aired that video. I never did. I never put it out there, and I could have, and I still got it, and I never did. And the reason I did it, because I told you I weren't going to do it. Because, please let me finish. In your comments all night. You blackmailed me with it. You blackmailed me. In your comments all night. I know, and you played every message since. You played all my videos 20 times over. You never stopped doing it, and I still never played your videos.
Okay, can I ask you a question, Ricksta? Can I ask you a question, right? Let's solve this. Let's solve it. Let me play all the recordings, all our phone calls. Do you give me consent? Yeah. Now, if you're not hiding anything,
you've already played the videos of me. I asked you. I wasn't in a good frame of mind back then. I was just getting out.
And I'll tell people the truth.
I turned around and said to you, if you start saying stuff about me, I'll play your videos because you were lying about me in your comments.
Right. Okay, Ricksta. Right. Let me ask you a question. Right. So if you're telling the truth right now, right? Give me consent and I'll go live tomorrow and I'll play all our voice telephone recordings.
You give me permission. You played them before, Angie. You played them all before.
Yeah,
just to let everybody know, Angie's played these.
I have never played them. I've never played them.
You have played my voice notes a million times. Yes, you have, Angie.
Ricksta, let me tell you, I played one voice note that I asked for your consent on.
You played my voice notes time and time again, Angie. I've heard them a million times. Yes, you did. But you're deflecting from what I'm saying. You're deflecting from what I'm saying. If you want to play my voice notes tomorrow, do whatever you've got to do. Play my voice. I don't care because I've got nothing to hide. I'm saying to you now. Do whatever you've done it before. Do it again. You're deflecting from what I've said.
Okay, give me your consent. Yes or no?
You've already played the voice notes. You've already played my voice notes. You're acting now saying that you need my consent. You have gone on live and played. Have you played my voice notes without me asking your consent? Yes or no? Have you played them?
Got your consent.
You're an absolute liar, Angie. You played them loads of times.
Okay, forget about that. I'm asking you now. Do you give me consent to play the voice recordings
You've never asked for my consent. You played them anyway. Don't make out that you're doing me a favour when you played them a million times. And Angie, don't deflect from the situation, right? You don't do whatever you've got to do. I'm saying, is this you?
No, I can't. No, say yes.
I'm not.
Say yes.
You've already played them. I know you're playing any videos of me, but you've already played them.
Guys, you cannot consent to me playing those recordings.
Do you give me consent to play the videos of you? Do you give me consent of the videos of you played what you've said in your conversations about you and your mum? Do you give me consent?
Yes, I do. No, do you give me consent to play the recordings of you?
I give nobody consent to play anything of me ever, but they're still playing, don't they?
There you go, because he's a liar.
You've already played them. You've already played them. Oh, you've already. Listen, guys. Let me just tell you, she's already played them a million times over.
Ricksta, I don't give you any consent to play my recordings.
You just turned around and said that you can. I give you no permission, but you've just given me. I have got. You just showed me permission.
I changed my mind now, Ricksta. Don't play nothing.
You can't change your mind.
Well, yes, I can.
Can I just say something a minute? Can I just, Angie?
I've got nothing to hide, Ange. Are you going to apologise? Are you going to apologise?
Anything Angie says.
Allow me consent. 1 sec, T. Give me consent right now, and I'll play all the recordings of our telephone.
I have just turned around and told you that you cannot play anything of mine.
That will actually solve everything, guys, because I'm telling this guy's a liar because he made up the essay.
And you support someone who grooms kids, me, so fuck me.
What did I make up?
This woman is not even involved in it. This T. What's she on about?
What did I make up?
Give me consent to play your recordings.
I've just turned around and said no, but I've got consent to play yours.
Why not, Ricksta? Why not? Why not?
You've played them a million times. You've played them a million. I've never played hers. I've never played hers ever, but she's played mine time and time again.
I played a voice note. I played a voice note.
Listen. You play whenever you want, but you got not my consent.
I'm talking about the telephone calls.
Are you going to apologise in front of all these people now and apologise for saying, right, or even insinuating that you were spiked by me? Are you going to apologise?
Are you going to apologise for insinuating that I SA'd you?
Hey, listen, please don't gaslight me. I've asked you first. Are you going to apologise?
No, absolutely not. You said I SA'd you, and that's why I turned around and told everyone the truth, that I can't remember that night. That's why I said it.
You know that. You've compared me to a rapist in your life. You support. Listen, you've had every pedalo. You've had every pedalo on TikTok in your box, and you support them. Everyone. Every single person. You go against the narrative. You go against anything. You've got no moral
insinuated I SA'd you, love. And then after that, and now you don't want me to...
All right, answer this question. Did I give you permission? Did I give you permission that night to kiss me?
That was an act. I've got it on recording.
Did I give you permission to kiss my cheeks and put your arms around me and touch me? Yes or no? Did I give you permission to tell the truth?
Wow.
Did I give you permission? Did I give you permission?
Gaslighting here.
I'm answer the question. Did the word yes come out of my mouth? When you were trying to kiss my cheeks and kiss my cheek and grab me, did I give you permission?
Wow.
Answer the question.
He is a beast.
Did I give you permission to touch me, Ange?
Angela.
Wow.
I'm answering the answer the question. You can't. Can you answer the question? Yes or no?
I've got all voice recording.
Did I give you permission?
Everything's on voice recording, you liar.
Did I give you permission to kiss me on the cheeks and everything?
Ricksta, it was an act, and you know it. I've got it on voice recording of you saying it was an act. I've got it. Give me.
Why are you both recording each other?
If you're not hiding anything, Ricksta, tell me you give me consent to play them.
You've played my voice notes a million times. You don't look like you've got some kind of secrets or something.
Okay, I never played them. But
you played them a million times.
And we can put this to bed right now. We can put this to bed tonight. Play them tonight.
Have I got permission to play the videos?
Let everyone hear the truth.
Have I got permission to play the videos?
No, I'm asking you first, Ricksta.
You're a gaslighter. Number one, you won't apologise for insinuating I spiked you. And number two, you won't admit that I never gave you permission to try and kiss me and put your arms around me. You won't admit it.
You know
all you've got to do, right? Yeah. Why can't you man up and apologise?
Lisa, can I speak? The reason I said about that night is because you accused me of SA. So I was forced to go live to say to tell the truth. And that was the truth. I can't remember. I had a drug test 3 days later. I spoke to Jay.
If you can't remember them, let me just remind you of something. If you cannot remember that night, if you cannot remember that night, let me explain to you something, right?
Ask my
let me speak now.
I had a drug test.
Hello, Psychic Sally. Let me say something. Is that the real Psychic Sally? I'll tell you. Let me say something to you, right? If you can't remember that night, let me just re-jog your memory. You threw your arms all over me. You were trying to kiss me and everything, but you can't. No, you've admitted to yourself you can't remember. You can't remember, can you?
Can I?
You said it. So can you remember doing that or not? Can you remember throwing your arms around me and trying to kiss me? Yes or no? Can you remember? Because you either can or you can't.
Can I ask one question? Why are you both recording each other?
You're gaslighting.
But why are you both recording each other?
I'll tell you why, because he accused me of SA. That's why. He accused me of sexual assault.
And then you went on live the day after and then basically insinuated.
I'll tell you why, Corey. Listen, let me tell you why. He sent me voice notes. That's why. Saying I SA'd, that people are saying I SA'd him and all this shit. And if I didn't, because he sent me videos. He was cyber flashing me. He sent me videos of himself. Right? And I was going to out it on live, right?
Is that true, Ricky?
Yes, it is true.
Ricky, answer the question. Is that true?
What's the name of the site she was on? What's it called? Where she got her bits out? What's the name of the site she was on when she got all the bits out to everyone?
Clapper, I just told you 3 times.
Oh, Clapper. Yeah, Clapper. That's where she was on Clapper when she was thinking.
Yeah,
she even made up. She even made up messages, right? Made up messages and made that it was me. Did you make up WhatsApp messages and tell everyone that was me? Yes or no, Ange?
What are you talking about?
Did you make up WhatsApp messages and say that I sent you?
Let me play them. Give me consent. I'll play them. And it'll all be
fuck me. This conversation's nowhere. She's had a bevy. It's going round in circles. She's just going to keep deflecting.
The moral of the story is she got some WhatsApp. She got WhatsApp messages. Put my picture and said it was me.
You've done nothing but fucking talk.
Right, shut up, T. He will consent to me playing those recordings.
I'm giving you no consent to play absolutely anything, and the stuff you played before anyway. Stop lying.
I don't want to commit a crime.
Listen, Andrew Reid.
Hold on. Right, Ricksta. Do you give her permission to play these recordings?
She's already played them a million times, and I wouldn't give her permission to take my dog for a walk.
Right, do you give her permission to play the recording, yes or no?
Why do you drink?
He's played them.
Because
she's already
the
played
finest
them,
people that I've ever met in my life are in pubs.
This is Angie's biological father.
Why do you drink?
Right, that's not even funny. Stop it. Ricksta.
Because of the finest people that I've ever met in my life.
Ricksta.
That's a peculiar looking piece of broccoli.
Why you... Right, T, stop.
Oh, well, it's tit for tat. She sticks up for grief.
Calm down, T. Ricksta, why wouldn't you give her permission, bro? I don't get it. Have you got something to hide?
She's good. Listen, she's already played them, Corey.
He's lying.
Right. But again, if she haven't played it, just let her play it, bro. If it's nothing, it's nothing. Let her play them. You could dissect it afterwards anyway.
She's already played them.
Now there's something to hide, Ricksta.
What have I got to hide? Tell people what's on there. Tell people now. You've got more to tell people on it. You can't play anything of mine. You've already done it. Tell people now what I've got to hide. Tell them.
Well, no, I'll play them and I'll put this in
You've
bed
got my
right now.
permission to tell them.
No. Okay, can I play the voice, the telephone conversations between me and you? Yes or no?
Which ones?
All of them.
The ones from the other day?
All of them of that night, the night after, all of them. And we can put it to bed tonight.
You've already played them?
I haven't.
Ricksta, just let her play them, bro.
Again, then. I haven't played them, but can I play them again?
I've already turned around and said no.
There you
why
go.
you said no? Is this another one of your two shitty little storylines?
She's already played them, Corey.
No, I want to play them.
She's already played them.
He's a liar. I haven't played them. Okay,
Andrew, swear that you've not played them messages already in the past.
From a viewer's perspective, right? From a viewer's perspective, this either looks set up or you're hiding something. Either way, it doesn't look good.
She's already played the messages. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there bad. There's nothing bad. She's trying to say that I turned around and said it was an act. That's what she's trying to say. There's nothing bad in my messages.
Okay, let me play them then, Ricksta. Yes or no? I can't do it
I
without
turned around and said to you for the fucking 10th time, you have got no permission to play anything of mine. Why don't you drill that in your head?
Oh, dodgy as fuck. I'm out. Good luck, all of you.
There's nothing dodgy about my messages at all.
Well, it fucking is, bro, if you're not going to let her play them.
She's already played them. There's nothing dodgy on the messages. What's dodgy on the messages?
Just give her a yes, then.
There's nothing dodgy on the messages. I'll just turn around and said no.
Why are you saying no, though?
Because how many times have I got to say she's already played them?
You're
playing my messages again.
Because you're a liar, that's why. Because you know, I'd put it to bed, I'll destroy you. You know I'll destroy you.
You'll destroy me. You will destroy me on what? Send me over any message now. What? Send me over the message and I'll play it.
Everything you've done was sent.
Send me over the message. Right, send me over the message that you're saying and I'll play it now.
Okay, I'll tell you
I'll play my own message. I will play my own message.
Okay, Rick, so let me tell people what's on those recordings. Him desperately telling me not to tell Talia, but he sent me his dirty videos. Number one. Number two,
fucking lying bastard. I've mentioned Talia's name. I've mentioned Talia's name. Send it over to Talia now. Send it over. You have got my full permission to send that video. You have got my full permission to send. You're a fucking liar. You're an absolute liar. Send it to Talia now. You've got my permission. You're a fucking liar. I weren't even with Talia when I met you. I was never even with Talia when I met you, you fucking pedo fucking supporter.
Yeah.
Send it over now. I was not with Talia. She's lying. I was never with Talia when I met her. I met her 18 months ago. Send it over to Talia now and I'll play it myself. Tell you what, you've got my permission to play that one now when I say that about Talia. Only that one. Say play it now. Play it.
Listen, let me tell you, I'll destroy you.
You fucking liar. Play it now. You can play it now. Play it, because I know you're lying. Play it.
Oh,
play
shit,
it. Go on. Play it.
Okay,
play that one when I said that about Talia.
100%
sure about that. She's lying.
Play it. I'm going to play it. Okay, I'm going to have to go on my other phone. Right? Give me a sec.
One message you've got to play. One message.
Ricksta,
What message? No, I've got about 10. I've got about 10 or 20.
You've got
20
20
Can I also
messages.
just ask? I'll piss me pants.
I don't know which one I'm going to come by. I'm not going to. I have to go through.
I'll go to that message where you said about Talia. Get it up now.
Favourite stuff.
Go on.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
And I'll be playing. Play that because I'm guaranteed there's nothing on there about her. So go and play
Right,
it
so
now.
you've given me consent, right, to play my videos, to play all
You've got
these
no
recordings
consent to
of my
play
life.
any of them videos whatsoever. You've just turned around and said about Talia, which is I'm telling is a compulsive and utter lie. You have not got that. Is a lie. So play it then. I wasn't even with Talia. I was never even with Talia when I met you.
You said, yeah, that's
You
a lie.
can't even speak a word. You can't even speak a word. You're an absolute liar. So I weren't even with Talia when I met you. So that's lies. That's lies.
Let me play them then, Ricksta, because
I've just turned around and said that video, that message that you turned around and said. I said you can. You said you can't play any more of my stuff.
I've got about I don't know, about 10
I've got about 50 messages. I've got 50 voice notes from you as well.
I don't care.
Have I got permission to play all your 50 voice notes and your videos as well about you and your mum? Yes or no?
Listen, I give you permission if you give me permission. Yes.
You keep going around in circles. You just turn around and said you've got something. Keeps mentioning my girlfriend when I weren't even with her when I met you. So I said play that, didn't I? I said can't play anything. But there's nothing else you've got on there.
I obviously have to go through them, so I don't know.
I'll go through them then and do it then.
But let me play them all, and
I'll turn around and said no, didn't I?
I will destroy you, Ricksta.
You will destroy absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I will, because you blame me for sexually assaulting you, and I've got video recordings of you saying you set that up.
I said what? You've got videos of me setting it up. You've got a video of me saying that.
Yeah, yes, I have.
You're an absolute lie. Listen, you're a peddler supporter, right? I've got videos of you. I've got videos of you. You're an absolute liar. You're an absolute liar.
Can we do the superstar box things, whatever it's called, so we can all
You're a gaslighter and a liar, and that's it.
This has nothing to do with
and all your cults, and all your cults as well, isn't it? You can all fuck off as well.
I've got videos. I've also got your videos of what you sent me.
Listen, all your videos with all your bits hanging out are all over Clapper, you dirty cow. Don't speak about that. You've all your bits hanging out all over Clapper, you dirty cow, so don't start speaking to me. You was on Clapper selling your bits.
I never
Was you on Clapper selling your bits?
I never sent it to you. You sent me 4 videos.
Was you on Clapper selling your bits?
You sent me 4 videos of yourself.
Oh, don't even lie. 4 videos!
Yeah.
You're an absolute liar, Ange. That video was going around the whole lap. That video was going around the whole lap. And Elsa Frost sent everybody that. You've got 4 videos, my arse. You've got 4 videos of me.
Begging me not to tell everyone on TikTok.
You've got 4 videos of me. You've got my permission to play them 4 videos. You've got my permission to play 4 videos. You have not got 4 videos of me. You're a compulsive.
One sec, Ricksta, did you not say to me you begged me not to tell everyone about those videos? Because if I did, you're gonna
videos. It's one video that was. Listen, guys. Hang on. Let me speak. Let me speak. Are you gonna let me speak? Let me speak.
Begging Angie.
Listen, guys, just let everyone know. Half of you said no anyway. There was a video going around which was going around for about 3 years. It's 3 years old from Elsa Frost. She put it out there to Trucker G and loads of other people. Because we all know when Em said a certain thing about the Ricksta, and it went out over the... And half these people on this were asking for this video, and they were getting sent it left, right, and centre, which was embarrassing. It was... And everybody was laughing about it, including Angie, by the way. Including Angie. So that's a video that's been going around everywhere. Yes, it is. Because I was being degraded and put down. So don't even lie, because you put it out everywhere. So don't start saying for 1 second. I mean, you've got 4 videos of me when that video is already out there.
Fine. I'm calm now, yeah? I'm not here to embarrass you. I'm just saying that you did accuse me of
Was that video out there, yes or no? Was it already out there, yes or no?
What video?
You know what video I'm on about?
No, I don't.
The video of Clapper.
My video?
Oh my God, not your videos.
What video? That you sent me?
The video that was already out there on Clapper. You know exactly what I'm on about. Angie.
Well, yeah, that's a different situation, that video.
No, it's not at all.
That's number 5 then. 5 videos you sent me.
You're full of she's lying.
She doesn't realise what you're on about. He's on about the video that got sent around by Miss Red and Charlie of you. He's not on about any other videos.
Yeah, the
Fucking
helicopter.
hell.
That's what I'm on about, Grace. I'm on about the helicopter.
Oh, the helicopter.
Yes.
Yeah, that's on Pepper. That was on
Yes,
Pepper.
that's what I'm talking about. That video.
No,
from
if you had a
Clapper.
brain cell, Angie, you'd be fucking
Fucking hell.
dangerous, love.
That's what video you're talking about. There's no five dirty videos of me of around at all. So what are you lying for?
Ricksta. Okay,
So
Ricksta.
you're
My
telling me
head's
there's
down.
5 dirty videos of me? That's disgusting to say. That's slander. That's a lie.
Well, go and report it then, because I've got it saved. Funny enough.
So I'll tell you what. Send them 5 videos. My permission, yeah, to send them videos to Talia. Send them now. You've got a number. Send them to her now to prove.
Are you
Go on.
sure about that?
There's only one video of me. One video of what's gone around the app. So you can send it to her now. Go on. So I know that you're lying.
Yeah,
If you've got 5 videos of me naked, which there isn't, guys, there's just one of an helicopter, I will delete my TikTok.
I don't want to cause shit between you and
Listen,
Talia.
I will delete my TikTok forever. No one will ever see me. You've got your chance to get rid of me now off this app forever. Send 5 videos of me naked or whatever. There's only one video of me doing an helicopter, just one. And it's been going around this app for 3 years. Everyone's got it misread. Everybody's seen it. So don't start. So if there is, send them to Talia. And if you send them 5 videos, I promise you now, I'll never mention you again. And I'll delete my TikTok if you can send 5 videos of me to Talia.
You know what? I didn't want to come on to embarrass you about those videos.
No, please. You've said it now in front of all these people. You've got 5 videos of me. You have slandered me. And I'm telling everyone that you're a liar and that you cannot send 5 videos to Talia of me. There's only one around at the helicopter. Send the videos to Talia. Send them now. You've got a mobile number. Send them.
Talia wants the box.
Sexual assault. You slandered me.
Penny mod.
No, listen, you just lied about me and said you've got 5 videos of me. There's only one around the helicopter. Send them now, I said. Send them to Talia. Send them. If you do, get rid of me. Guys, if she can send 5 videos to Talia now, right, I promise you now, I will delete
you've
it forever.
got my number. You can send them to me right now.
Send them. You've got my full permission to send them 5 videos.
You've got my number. Send them to me.
You have got my full permission now. Full permission in front of 2 to send 5 videos of me.
That's funny, isn't it?
There's one video. There's one video of me, guys, of the helicopter. It's 3 years old, guys, and it's embarrassing because of what Ems was saying about me. I weren't in a good place back then, and Elsa Frost got it, and she spread it across the whole of the app. Everyone was saying, I want to see, and it was embarrassing for me. I weren't in a good place. I was drunk at the time, and it's something that I've had to live with.
I can send it to you, Ricksta. I'm not going to send it to Talia.
Yeah,
send it
you
to
can
Talia.
send them to me.
Send the 5 videos to Talia. I'll give you full permission.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
send
exactly. Why can't you send them to Talia?
Stop deflecting and send the videos. I promise you now, I will never come on TikTok.
I'm sitting here.
Just imagine the job you'll do for Evil Queen.
Ricky, shut up a minute. I'm sitting here. I've got my phone in my hand. Send them now.
No, people are saying it's a revenge call. I'm not doing that, no.
Oh, fuck off, Angie. You've said a lot worse.
Can everyone please
It's my
screen record
permission.
Ricky telling her, giving her permission to send
Everyone
these
record this, guys. I'll
supposed
give her
sexual
permission.
videos? I mean, you, out of everyone on this app, he could send a helicopter to. Sorry, darling, but you would be the last. But please, in your head, if that happened, send it. You have done enough to my relationship. You have done the most. You are the worst person on this app. And half the time, you don't even know you're doing it. You need serious help, serious intervention.
Okay, Talia. Okay, right.
I'll tell you what,
the videos. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll go through the videos of you telling me about those videos that you sent me on a recording, and I'll post that. How about that?
No. I want the videos.
No. I'm not.
Because you don't fucking have them, liar.
No, because you're trying to set me up for some.
Set you up? How can we?
You wanted to meet him the other day.
There's only one video of me going around this app, and that's the helicopter.
What I can do is play the video of you begging me not to send the videos on a recording.
There's only one video. Listen, there's only one video that.
Are we happy with that? I'll do that tomorrow.
Let me speak. It's my life.
I'll do that
Let me
tomorrow,
speak. Let me speak. There's only one video that I was embarrassed about going around this app, right? And it's too late now because it's out there. It's too late. Was the helicopter one? And yeah, I did ask you not to do it. I did say please don't. I said, you know what I mean? Because it was going around the app. I didn't want anyone to see. And this is from the Clapper days. There's videos like you have, Angie, or over TikTok. I didn't want anybody to see. I've got two daughters, and Elsa Frost done that. You know what Elsa Frost done?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the helicopter video.
That was you. You put that out there everywhere.
No, I didn't. Elsa Frost put it out there. I ended up with it in the end, and everyone's asking for it.
You begged me. You begged me and kept saying it's not that it's big. It's big. And all
Oh
of
my
this.
good God! You kept turning around saying, "Ricksta, you've got an effing small one." Yes, you did.
Yeah, something's a setup.
Dirty stuff on your clapper.
Hang on. Shush a minute, please.
And I'll play it if you want.
Shush a minute.
Can everyone stop saying this is set up? Because Angie's
Hey, can I talk, please? Let me talk. Right. We all know, everyone's got the helicopter video, right? We all know that went round, okay? That's nothing new. It's boring, and you're not the only woman that's seen that. We've all seen it, right? It's a massive chopper going round. We've seen it. But you're saying that he sent you 4 other videos of sexual stuff. So send them to me, because I think you're a fucking liar.
Now, what I can do, though, Talia, is I won't send those to you, but what I can do is send them.
You've got my full permission to send them, I said. Send them to Talia now.
The recording. What's wrong? Why can't I play the recording?
Send them. I've just said, I'm giving you permission to do it.
Hang on. How about?
Wait a minute. Why can't I play the recording of Ricksta begging me not to send the out?
I'm asking you not to play the video out there. I'm not telling you because it was years ago, because I didn't want my daughters to know, but it was too late to put out anyway. You told everyone anyway.
Here's what we're gonna do. So you don't feel like Angie, so you don't, yes, exactly. So you don't feel like we're going to set you up for revenge corn. Why don't you take a screenshot of as much as you can without the image?
No. I'll tell you what I'll do.
Because you're a fucking liar.
No, Talia, I'll play the recording of Ricksta begging.
No, I want a screenshot of his face.
Listen, you don't have to play. I am asking you not to play because it's too late.
Full
It's
of
3
shit,
years
mate.
ago.
You're full of fucking shit. Send it.
I've told you to send the videos, haven't I? Caroline, you're not going to see it either. See how humiliating it is. Do you know what I mean? It's disgusting saying that. Absolute bullshit. It's just vile. I've given her full permission to do it because she can't. And yeah, I did turn around and say to her, do not be putting anything out there of me. I don't want anything out there of me, a video, because it was you. But it was too late. You've got put out there anyway. It is too late, TV Bolts, because it was embarrassing. Half the app had it.
She won't show anything.
Half the app had it. Do you know what I mean? It was disgusting. It was embarrassing for me. Do you know what I mean? I was in a dark place at the time, a very dark place. And it's something that I regret. Elsa Frost, she sent it to everyone.
Yeah, well, that might have been one. But she's making out that you've been messaging and sending loads of weird shit.
Because it's embarrassing. Do you know what I did it? Sent it to Elsa, just so you all know. Because you might as well do it anyway, because you're going to, you know what I mean? Cool. Ems was going around the app, said she slept with me when she didn't, and she kept going like that in a chat. I don't know if all you guys remember. Every time I go into Emsy, she goes like that. I don't know if you've seen it, T. But every
Talia
time...
needs the box moderators. No, I've never seen it, Ricky. Like,
every time I go into Emsy's live, she does that. She does this all the time, every single time. So basically, Elsa was like, go on, goading me. At the time, and I was drunk, and I said, oh, then that was it. And next thing you know, she got it, fell out with me, and sent it around to the whole of the app, and everyone had it. You know what I mean?
I won't even keep going on about it, because I doubt Angie's even got that fucking video, and she's going on saying you've sent her all these other videos.
No, I reckon she probably got it, to be fair.
Well, even if she's got that one video, she's making out you've sent her other videos, begging it. Have you sent Talia? And you're going to be begging Angie. It's fucking just literally gassing to try and make bigger, like something else they can talk about other than what's going on. So everyone else can be like, oh, have you heard what's happening? Apparently fucking Ricky sent these videos to Angie. It's bullshit. It's to take it away from the fact that she's supporting a fucking groomer.
But what she could do, she doesn't have to send... She's worried about revenge corn, and you can get a big charge for that. So I said, just send a screenshot of most things, but not that. You know, it's just proving that you have something, and she won't do it. While everyone's here, can you all send a heart me, please, and a love heart or something? This ain't ITV. Thank you very much. This is gripping storylines here.
Can I just say,
anyway, I'm deactivating my account now. I just reactivated for Valentine's Day so everyone could know how happy I am with my boyfriend. I love you. Happy Valentine's Day.
You too, babe.
Talia, honestly, don't do that.
I'm not interested in this app. I'm not interested in none of you. I love you all dearly, and please support my boyfriend, but it's not supportive. It nearly ruined me the last time I was on here. I just wanted to come on, say happy Valentine's Day to my boyfriend, but I'm not interested in this app. I'm not coming back. I will be deactivated tomorrow. That evil queen needs fucking pulling down, and it's just toxic. It's absolutely toxic.
There's more to fucking... TikTok than the drama, like side of everything. There's a lot more, and you've got a whole fucking career behind you than TikTok and fucking drama. Your voice is amazing. You're fucking beautiful, and you've got a lot more shit behind you
Thank
than
you,
just
T.
TikTok. So fucking keep your account activated.
Well,
Keep
this is
doing your
it. You
fucking
know,
lives.
I'm
You've got
just
other
gonna.
people who support you, love. Don't fucking drop everything because of that silly little cunt.
Well, I'm just going to stay active for the music, really. I have no interest in all of this. Most of the people on here are toxic, they're nasty, vile, bullies, driving people to the depths. You know, all that stuff with my domestic violence triggered a lot of women and took them back to places where they didn't want to be. You had women crying over the app while someone's coining it in £700 an hour on the back of domestic violence. A woman that's never experienced domestic violence in her life. I can't stay around for shit like this. And anyone that supports that is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It's about time that Ricky brought out all the wrong uns on this app, and I'm proud of him, but it's not for me. I am going to deactivate. Please still support my music.
Oh, well, just look at the comments.
And please support my boyfriend, because he's a good egg. Send the heart me, because he wants the bad ones off, man. He's been proved innocent. He's been proved innocent. He never conned anyone. It's proven that she's paid off multiple men. She'll be accusing Jack of conning her next. He is an innocent man, and he's a good man. And if you don't like it, then fuck off. Bye, everyone.
Do what you gotta do, babe.
I will. I'm out.
Before you go, babes, before you go, Talia, before you go, right?
Mental health.
Exactly that, Zia. My mental health is not good at the moment because of Chelsea Harwood. My mental health has been on the fucking floor.
And you know what? And that's why I'm just saying to you, hon, please, as survivors, you have to know when you have to cut it down. When you're dealing with people like this, you're not going to win. You're just going to keep on digging the same hole and putting dirt over it. Be the bigger person and say, for my music, I'll be here. Take yourself out of all of this drama.
I have to
clear his name, but I don't think he's doing it so much for you, because I know that you know how he is, and I think he's being a man, and I get that, I really do. But I have to tell you, if that's how you truly feel, you do what you got to do, okay? It's your mental
I need to come off here. It's not good for me.
And then just do your music, you know? Open up something just for your music so we all can, enjoy that, okay?
I've only came back on today just to say Happy Valentine's Day, and then you've got a drunk in the box saying she's got 4 videos of her boyfriend naked. You know, I just can't cope.
Let me tell you straight.
I was trying to keep my composure, but I was getting angry.
Let me finish. Talia, listen. Zia was Angie's best friend for a long time on the app, right? And Zia would know. She would know. Zia, she ever told you that she's got more than one video of me on this app, which has been going around?
Please don't say the windmill again.
Helicopter.
Has she ever said that?
Yeah,
to
the
Zia?
helicopter. Don't say that again.
No.
And Zia, you would know.
She never did. But what I'm upset about is that what she did with the windmill, she knows better. She knows how she reacted to the clapper. So I don't understand.
Yeah, exactly.
This go low, I go low, you go lower is hideous. It's
Can I just say,
hideous. And she makes up a lot of stuff.
Hi, can I just say something? Hi. I'm new to your page, my darling, and I've just I normally stay in my own lane and just do what I do on here with my readings. But do you know what, Talia? You little sweetheart, I think that you shouldn't have to go through this with people on here that honestly have got no brain cells and causing all this drama for your relationship. You know, as you know, and don't come off just because of you. Half the people on here you would never even speak to in real life. Don't let them ruin your career and what you're doing on here for people that honestly don't have a clue. They're just trying to create drama, trying to get more money. Just do you and just stay in your own lane. It's really not worth it. You're worth more than that.
It's so hard to stay out the drama when the person you love most in the world is being so viciously attacked all the time.
Yeah.
I end up, I'm like a lioness. I feel like I have to protect him. So if I come off, then I can't, because at the moment I'm ruining my own career.
I would just block the drama. You don't need to be part of that. And you, Ricksta, I would just block it all. Half of them live just for the drama.
Sorry, Sally. I've just got to say this in front of everyone. My mum used to watch you on TV. She used to love you.
Did she?
So did my mum.
I'm not Sally Morgan. I have been on TV, but I'm not Sally Morgan.
Sally Morgan's awful.
Oh, thank you. But can I say honestly, I would just block the people that are causing you crap. You two look like you've got an amazing relationship. Just ignore the people that haven't got a brain cell. Seriously, block them.
I agree.
And just do you.
Yeah, which is a lot of them.
Appreciate that. We have.
Thank you, Sally.
No, lots of love, my darling, and both of you. Good luck with Ignore the Trash.
Thank you.
Do you know what's bugging me, right? Because when I came on this app 3 years ago, I was Ricky's mod, and what people don't go on about is the good things that he did, like when he used to, when him and Dave used to go abroad and do all. Why are they trying to put him down so much now? It really, really grinds me so much. Do you know what I mean? I remember that when you was begging Angie, because I was your mod at the time about the helicopter video, because she kept saying she was going to put it around. Yeah, and I actually remember you. But they don't go on about all the good things that that you've done. They just want to try and drag you down all the time.
And it's all the middle-aged women.
Sarah, I was properly embarrassed.
It grinds my piss. I swear to God.
And when somebody's threatening to put your bits all over the internet now, it gets a little bit daunting. But that was like a few years ago. So in the end of it, I had to swallow.
I was just going to say everybody's already seen it, but
I was in a bad place at the time.
She should have sent them to Talia.
I was in a bad place at the time. I was drinking alcohol. I don't drink anymore. I hadn't drank for nearly 2 years. I'm clean and sober. And I weren't in a good place. I sent the video to the wrong person and he got all over the internet. And if I would have reported that person would have been arrested and in prison. But I didn't. But it's obviously, now I'm with my girlfriend. Luckily enough, she knows and she's very supportive over some of the stuff I've done on TikTok over the past. It's embarrassing. But you know what I mean? You learn from your mistakes and you don't do it again. But for somebody to keep threatening you, I'll do this and that, and 2 years messages where you were begging me not to put it out.
Because jealous of the relationship that you've got. That's what
it's
it
embarrassing.
is.
Yeah,
it's
wow,
embarrassing.
we've all got a past. We've all got a past. So what you done and you were in a bad place? You haven't got to justify yourself. How dare they put you in that situation anyway? Do you know what, Sodom? But I've got to drop down, and I wish you all the luck, both of you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Sally. You have a blessed weekend.
I mean, I'm when you was in a bad place, Ricky, I was an alcoholic as well. I'm 15 months clean now, but people
congratulations.
Well done.
Thank you. Well done to you as well, Rick. But people are only trying to drag you down now. What they want to be doing is drag all the idiots down that are making fools of themselves on the app. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, they forget all the donate, all the charity stuff that you did and stuff like that. Nobody goes on about that. Nobody keeps bringing all that up.
I think it's because my name was tarnished that bad back then. People believe some of the stuff what was being said. It took how long has it taken me to, kind of clear my name? It took me nearly 2 years. It's a long time, and everyone's jumped on the back of that and brought me down even more to the back there. You know what I mean? A lot of these big creators ostracised me and turned the back at me and said, "Oh, I don't have nothing to do with Ricksta because of this, and this." What wasn't true, but I'm willing to obviously I just want to carry on with my platform and have a little bit of fun. But all this toxic
stuff... If she'd have had any videos of you, then you give full permission, she'd have sent them to Talia. She hasn't got any.
She's got nothing. She will post everything and anything. We would have had them a year ago. It was over a year when he met Angie, and I got with Ricky just after. So I wasn't with him anyway. We were chatting, but we were never together. So she's lying there saying it was behind my back. Thank you, Psychic Sally. And for everyone that's here, Ricky has proved himself. Everything that was said about him was lies. And it's been proven by Corey, proven out of EQ's own mouth.
Yeah, it's definitely been proven.
Her own mouth. She said, I was never with Ricksta. How could I ever be with him? Blah, blah, blah. She's proved it. And nobody cares. People just go on and on and on and on. So I've just come to the conclusion that everyone on this app that is against him has no brain cells or is just loves the drama, loves the toxic behaviour. Angie would have shared them videos a long time ago.
To be fair, Talia, I think from what I've noticed since Corey did that live and all that stuff's come out, a lot more people have actually stood up. Hence why fucking Miss Red got doxxed and all that. A lot of people have actually stood up and realised the only fucking bellend who isn't is Angie and Canadian Angie, and they deserve everything.
I done a lot for Angie that weekend. I went up there, supported her, took her out. You know what I mean? She was in a very dark place. I was a proper friend, took her out for food, and we got on. It wasn't to the fact that she went live and Evil Queen jumped in her box and a few others that she started to turn against me and go against me, even though I was up there for her. And I'll be honest with you, back then I thought we were mates. I honestly thought me and Angie were friends, and I was like, and she stabbed me in the back. She stabbed me in the back.
No, he was never. She's taking advantage.
Yeah, 100%.
An absolute flip-flop. She'll go along with you 1 minute, and then when the views are dropping, she'll switch it up and turn on you. She's a horrible person, a horrible drunk. Canadian Angie and Chelsea Howard, they all deserve each other, but they will all get their day, mark their words. The police are fucking on their way to Chelsea Howard's as we speak. They will all get their day. They're horrible people, and we'll have the last laugh. It might be painful now, but good people do prosper. They do. It's painful, but eventually it comes through.
Yeah, it does. It's like Angie was saying before when I tried to speak. She was going, "Oh, shut up, T. You rang me on WhatsApp." Me and Angie used to talk off WhatsApp. I didn't record any phone calls because I'm not a fucking weirdo, but I've not deleted the messages. And we used to talk a lot.
You know WhatsApp. a lot. You know a lot about mine and Angie's situation, T.
Yeah, and I actually supported Angie a fucking lot. And then I found all those videos of EQ and I sent them to Angie. And I tried to get Angie to play them and she wouldn't fucking play them. And I kept sending them. She wouldn't fucking play them. So in the end, I went to Corey, sent them all to Corey. And that's the night that Corey went live and showed the fucking lot of them.
And isn't it disgusting when you get to the point where...
she blocked me. Hang on a second. That's when she blocked me that night. And I went into the chat and when I got into the chat, everyone started saying, "Oh, where's T, the shit stirrer, blocker?" And I said, "You're all fucking going against me because I don't agree with EQ." And they were all giving me shit. She was letting the moderators bully me, all the chat bully me, everyone. And I put in the chat, the platform wasn't Angie's when she let the moderators and the chat controller. So then she let me come into the box. And I said, "I'll come in the box if you don't let everyone bully me." Soon as I got in the box, everyone fucking bullied me. And it was literally because I went against EQ. And then I got blocked, and that was about 2.5 weeks ago. And it was all because I stood against EQ and what she'd fucking said.
But you're not allowed to go against EQ.
No, you're not.
Did you not know that?
You're not allowed to go against anyone. Fucking anyone. It's fucking pathetic.
Do you not think like she must be so tired, like exhausted, the amount of wars she is battling now?
Yeah, well, the main reason...
It up. Like, we've even offered a white flag and said, "Do you know what?
Yeah, see, we're people tired. Saying now, you remember that live?
We are tired. White flag, let's wave it. Let's draw a line, move on." She does not want to.
Do that.
She wants the war. She wants everything still up, everything posted. She wants to sabotage. There's no reasoning at all.
Angie won't go against EQ because if you've not noticed, Angie does like get a few gifts, but Angie's biggest gifter is Canadian Angie. Her biggest gifter is Canadian Angie, and obviously Canadian Angie's best friend is EQ. So if fucking Angie falls out with the EQ,
woman that
then her bigger gifter's gone. If Angie goes against EQ, then she goes against Canadian Angie, and then her biggest gifter is gone because Michelle. And then all them lot, they all fucking gift against Miss Red and DQ. They send all their money to them lot. They don't send the fuck all to Angie anymore.
Can I just interject 1 second? I'm sorry, but when you start talking about big gifters and all this stuff with badges and things like that, I get very annoyed and very pissed off. I'm going to tell you why. Some people do it for one reason, some people do it for others. But when you give it that much platform here, it's like Angie just said, that I did it because she wouldn't support me. How could she ever support me? There is no support. People use us every single day. And if we do something, then we're bad people. If we don't do it, then we're broke. We have no money. Here's the point of all of this. I don't care about the big gifters or anything like that. What I just wanted to say was, you know, we go off track, and now it's a big other.
That wasn't what I meant, though.
Talia, all I wanted to say, and I know she's gone, but I hope she can hear me. All I wanted to say to you was, you have nothing to defend yourself for. You have a gorgeous career. Take yourself out of the mess. Then create another account just for your music and let it be done at that. Ricky can take care of himself. The only thing I guess he was really truly worried about is if, you know, people were trying to get between you and him, and they're going to. When you put a relationship out on live, it's doomed because of the jealousy. With Angie, she'll say it's an act if she gets caught. That's why everything I have, I'll keep to myself. I can prove every single thing that she said was not true. But it's okay. You know what? If it's not Ricky, it's somebody else or it's someone else. That's part of her act. That's her act, though. So you're making her money by doing this. So
that's what I sort of meant a minute ago, obviously. When obviously you said about the gifters, I wasn't trying to say, I mean, like, I care about gifters and badges. What I meant was for EQ and for Angie, that's their main source of income.
And I get
They rely on their gifts.
But it always comes back to this thing with gifting. Even Angie does it with me. And, you know, like, oh, I didn't support her. So
yeah, it all relies on gifts to them.
I mean, for 4 days, she did not speak to me. She did not speak of me because I just said, we'll part ways. I don't agree with what you're doing. So you do your thing and I'll do mine. And she said, well, you're wrong and you'll regret it. Yeah. I said, fine. And the last thing she said to me, and it was a text, was, by the way, thanks for the gifts. And I said, okay, for someone that didn't care, you know?
Yeah, it means nothing to her, and it's a lot of money, the big gift. It really is a lot of fucking money.
I knew it was just then you know
it's not just a gift, though, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, whatever. I don't want to go back to that, but the point being is that I think Talia should just do her thing, and if this is hurting her, let her go.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Ricksta, Talia's saying come to Angie.
Demure.
I am.
Happy Valentine's Day, because you brought me there.
It's not working on my screen.
I'm trying to, hang on. Yeah, there it is, the casting.
They tell everyone in the ghetto, and I'm better than you because I'm demure. You don't even know how to hold the fucking knife and fork.
More like feral.
Eat with the fucking fingers, bro.
Because I'm doing my own little shit and just having a...
What is it, Delusive Angie 11? No.
Yeah.
Timmy.
Oh, I'm going to have a drink of wine, by the way, guys.
Yeah, it's Delusive 11. But I can't find it either. I've been saying this.
No.
I've been searching it and I can't find it, and people said maybe it's ghosted, but I still can't find it.
Yeah, let me try something else.
And thank you, Zia, as well, before for the gift you sent me. You didn't have to. I do really appreciate that.